welcome back. Thanks for checking out this video. Hope you're having a fantastic day. For some of you may recall, if you were around at the time, I did a video a little while back, actually before Tammy Feg Bentley got hurt, about her playing with Caitlin Clark because she was at the time probably the most effective player playing with Caitlin. There were a lot of drop passes, especially early in the season. Fag Bentley was one of those that realized quickly, hey, if I move, if I get open, if I run the court, Caitlin's going to hit me with a pass, and then I'm going to finish and I'm going to get some easy buckets. Unfortunately, we weren't really seeing that from a lot of other players. Now, I wanted to play this clip from Lexie Hull because I think it is a very good sign. She's kind of asked that question about playing with Caitlin.
When you're out there with Caitlin, how much do you know? Just get to the corner. That shot's probably going to be there quite often.
Yep, yeah, she can find you. She can find you in times where you don't really know it's even coming. So it's exciting and it's fun to play with her, and I think we're building that chemistry every game.
That was really, really important. If you heard the one thing where she said she can find you in places where you don't expect that she can find you. And I think that's what gets lost both with the fever in playing with her, that hopefully hearing that from Hull is starting to develop, but also when you hear everyone out there talking about her and the whole focus is on her shooting and her scoring and her long distance threes that she shoots from further out. That's what I was going to say, further out than Steph Curry. And it gets lost in what an incredible passer Caitlin Clark is. Not just being unselfish, which she is. She's always looking for teammates. She loves to reward teammates who get out and run in the open court in transition. It's one of the reasons she has high turnovers. You've got teammates that drop the ball. And yet I think the biggest thing on her in terms of turnovers that I think needs to cut down is she gets a little mentally, I think she gets a little mentally lazy when she's dribbling and isn't always protecting the ball well enough. But I don't have a problem with the turnovers when she's passing because she's a little bit high risk, high reward. She's trying to reward teammates for doing something well off the ball. And I appreciate that. But what I really like in hearing this from Lexie Hull is that maybe that's something her teammates are starting to realize that, hey, I've got to be ready. I've got to get my hands up. I need to expect a pass. And I also need to realize that I can get to places on the court that the defense might not expect a pass, but I know Caitlin can get it to me from there. And that's going to also result in easy buckets. And Hull, by the way, the reason I'm pointing this out with her that's so crucial is she's only averaging about 10 minutes a game, but she played 21 minutes last game. And I think she was 2 for 4 and had 6 points. So she was very productive in her time. So hopefully that means being rewarded with more time. And if she's already caught on to, hey, Caitlin's going to hit me if I can get open, that's a big thing. And I'm perfectly fine with Caitlin being a 20, 22 point scorer with 10 assists over just shooting and scoring 30. I do believe that 12 and a half shots, which is what she's averaging, not enough for her. I think it needs to be in the high teens. I think we need to see her shooting 17, 18 times a game. Sometimes she'll shoot fewer, sometimes she'll shoot more, but I think that mid to high teens is really where it should be. But if more players catch on to what Lexie's realizing here, you're also going to see her assists creep up from 6 to 8, 9, 10 a game. And that's only going to help her game. That's only going to help her teammates. It's going to help the entire team, which is going to make the Fever a much more difficult team to play against because you'll have to start lessening your pressure on Caitlin Clark to the rest of the team. Otherwise, they're going to kill you. And if you do that, then you're going to make it easier for Caitlin Clark. So it's a win-win for everyone. I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully you got a little insight out of this video. They have a game tonight if you're watching this on Wednesday when I will be putting it out, and we'll see how that goes. Another game against the Mystics. However, the Mystics have been playing really good ball lately. They've won 2 in a row, including beating the Sky. So it should be a good game, and we'll see what happens in that one. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You think just this little insight from Lexie Hull is a sign of things to come for the team. Do you think Christy Sides is going to revert back to just pound it in the paint all the time? Oh, real quick to that point too, and that's what I mean. You saw uh, one of the reasons I think Aaliyah Boston is playing really well is you saw in the last game there was much more movement from her on the pick and roll coming off of the pick and going to the basket as opposed to drifting toward the free throw line top of the key. And I think that's made the team much more effective just off that one play. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I appreciate you checking out this video, and I will talk to you later.